rushed to get here. Okay. I was been in a bit of a rush to get here, so okay, we're good. And because I was in a rush, no, it's not what I want to do. I'm going to, nobody mind me, I'm just going to, where is the crop? That's what I need. There's the crop. I don't need to crop from the left. I need to crop. Okay. Start. Oh, that made everything worse. Okay. Welcome to Alex completely blows it at his own live stream. Part 1. Oh god, everything's going to hell. Okay, hold up, how the crop happened like that, I do not know. Okay. My arm is doing a lot better, actually. It's not perfect. This is about as far down as I can move it without hurting, which, that's pretty good, all things considered, but it is still a little stiff, but overall it's doing a lot better, so that's good. Okay. There, okay. So I don't know how on earth this whole thing with me turning left and right happened. So I am just going to fix some of this. We're just going to do a lot of cropping. There. Okay. I did some cropping. Now I'm going to center this. Okay. Holy crap. This is what happens when I suck. And so this is going to be a little cropped, but I had to... Okay, this green screen I have... You know what? We're not going to go into all that. We don't need to go into all that. Technical problems aside, hello everyone. Welcome. I didn't tweet this. You have missed nothing. Don't worry about it. You have just missed me screwing up at everything. I haven't even tweeted this out yet. So don't worry. We're just sort of sitting here for a sec. Where's the Twitter button? There's supposed to be a Twitter button. Is it under analytics? No, viewer activity, stream health. Dang it, where? Oh, wait, it'd be up here. Share. Share on Twitter. And then we're going to put... I'm live talking about Doctor Who. There's no G in Who. Yeah, I suppose it was very comedic it was very comedic, the screw-ups I had just a moment ago, so yeah. Oh, YouTube notifications worked. Okay, I'm live talking about Doctor Who Series 7 tweet. Good. It's been a little while since I've live streamed. It's been a little while. I don't need that going. So, okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Can I just say, so one interesting thing about having to wear a splint, wearing a splint on my right hand for so long, my hand, this hand, feels everything differently now. Everything feels different to my right hand. It's so weird. My wrist is a lot better. Thank you all for asking. It's been over a month since the incident, and everything is a whole lot better. I still have the splint, and I'm only wearing it at night now, which is good because I have no control over my wrists while I'm asleep. But during the day, I'm a very responsible person. I can keep this safe. So yeah. Alrighty. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? I just cracked this right into your ears. Oh well. I've got my brush over here. My desk has been different since I've had to use my left hand for everything. So, oh boy. I will say that this whole thing with my right hand has actually made me ambidextrous. To an extent. This video was brought to you by Pepsi Zero. Pepsi Zero. It's nice. Ow. Okay. It's a little hard to, do this. So. Yeah, I did. I love cracking every joint in my hands. Although this joint now, it's very... I don't want to do that anymore because that still hurts when I do that. Anywho, we've got 20 people here, which is pretty good, I will say. We are about to talk about Doctor Who. Doctor Who, we're going to keep somewhat of a focus on... Series 7, but this is going to be also covering the 11th Doctor as a whole. So, I did not plan this whatsoever. I did not prepare for this stream at all. So, you guys can ask questions and I will answer them for I don't know, hour and a half, and then we will, that'll be that. So, ask away, as I just realized that my hoodie in some areas is being overtaken by my background. Great. Send your regards to Dad. Yeah. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Nah. Alright. Question number 1. What is your opinion on Clara? People hate her, but I love her. I know you haven't seen that much of her yet. So far, I love Clara. I think she's a ton of fun. Yeah, she's a ton of fun. I really do enjoy her. I think she works well off of the 11th Doctor. And yeah, I don't know. It's been interesting sort of watching people's opinions on Clara sort of spring up in the videos. But yeah, I like Clara. She's fun. So, and I like that she is different from Amy, which is good. Because it's good that they are distinct characters. So yeah, I love Clara. She's so much fun. And she's adorable as all get out. So, what's been your favorite episode of the season? That's a great question. Let's pull up the playlist and find out. Where is it? There's the playlist. Jeez. Here we can... With this? No. Alright, we're not doing that. I was going to pull it up here on the video too, but we're not doing that. Okay, let me see. Series 7. So, this season was weird. Let's see. Okay, so this season we had Asylum of the Daleks. Well, I guess we should start with The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe, Asylum of the Daleks, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, A Town Called Mercy, The Power of Three, The Angels Take Manhattan, The Snowmen, The Bells of St. John, The Rings of Akaten, Cold War, Hyde, Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, The Crimson Horror, Nightmare in Silver, and The Name of the Doctor. Which we're gonna go ahead and not count the Day of the Doctor or the Time of the Doctor, even though technically we should, but just I guess in terms of fairness, if we're gonna go for just the main of Series 7, even though I guess I'm also counting Dr. Widow and the Wardrobe. I'd probably say my favorite would be The Name of the Doctor, but again, of course, that is a finale, so, yeah, I guess it's extra good because it's a finale. But if I were to go with anything else, maybe The Crimson Horror, actually. I thought that one was a ton of fun, and it had the whole gang, the Doctor, Clara, Vastra, Jenny, and Strax. I really did like that. Other than that, maybe the Snowmen was really good too. I really did enjoy the Snowmen. And A Town Called Mercy was really good. See, sometimes I forget that this season was like split into two. The first half was Amy and Rory, and the second half was Clara, which was very interesting. So, yeah, which hopefully we're not going to go into the whole Amy Rory ranting and stuff in this stream. So yeah, let's see. Should Eleven and Clara have had another season or so to expand on their relationship more? Yeah, I mean, I think it would have made sense, because how many episodes does she get? Not counting Asylum of the Daleks. Well, then I guess you shouldn't count the Snowmen either. Well, I don't know. Okay, well, if you go with Snowmen, Bells of St. John, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 episodes when you count day and time. There are 11 episodes with 11 and Clara. Oh, isn't that ironic? 11 episodes. I would have liked a little bit more, just because I liked the two of them together. I thought they really worked well off of each other. So I think it could have worked. I think it could have definitely worked, but I'm okay with what ended up happening, basically. Let's see. Is there anything you would have changed in The Day of the Doctor? Maybe giving a bit more to the classics. Give a little bit more to the classics, although I really do love what they did in the episode. There's not a lot I would really change about the episode. Maybe, have a little bit more with the classics in there, even just for, cameos. Hell, Tom Baker got a cameo. It would have also been interesting if, it would have also been interesting if, what am I thinking? David Bradley, if he was in as the first Doctor, I think that would have been really cool. But other than that, I don't think I would really change too much of it. It's a great episode, So, it takes a while for people to get used to a new incarnation of the Doctor. What moment for you was when Matt Smith became the Doctor? I guess, the biggest moment, and this would be back during, what's it called? The 11th Hour, duh, alright. Back during the 11th Hour, in the first episode, definitely. I probably would say at the end, when they show all the Doctors, and then he comes through and he's like, hello, I'm the Doctor. That was probably where it was like, okay, we're good. The entire episode builds up to that moment, and it's just like a solid, all right, there's the final nail in the coffin. This is the Doctor. So, yeah, there's some stuff on my glasses. Alrighty. Have you ever watched Peter Capaldi in anything before, except Fires of Pompeii, that is? He was in Torchwood. I actually don't know. I don't know if I've seen Peter Capaldi. I don't think I have. Peter Capaldi. Let's find out. Oh yeah, he's going to be in the new Suicide Squad movie. That's so weird. I'm not really seeing anything. I'm not really seeing anything. Yeah, I don't think so. No, doesn't look like it. So, nope. Haven't seen him in anything else. Let's see. Just gonna pretend you not saying the Angels Take Manhattan. Aw, yeah. I mean, Angels in Manhattan. The Angels Take Manhattan was a great episode, but I don't know. I mean, a Town Called Mercy is better, but it is a good episode. Bit late, but glad to catch you live. Thanks for all you do. Oh, no problem. Question: do you think the Doctor should or would ever be played by a non-Brit? Reasons why/why not? Ooh. Should now I know when they were doing the movie, the Eighth Doctor movie, didn't they consider, I think, like Tom Hanks and Harrison Ford? You'd have to get the right non-Brit, and I suppose it depends what kind of non-Brit we're talking about, you know? Like okay, let's say American. You have to get a damn good American to play the Doctor. You know, you can't just get any American schmuck. You have to get someone who's damn good enough to play the Doctor. Tom Hanks would have been an interesting choice, I have to say. Tom Hanks would have been an interesting choice in the movie too. But yeah, I don't know who you would. I can't think of any American, at least not off the top of my head, who you would get. But should the Doctor be played by a non-Brit? I feel like that's totally possible. You know, I feel like that's totally possible. Because I mean, well, first off, the fact that. Okay, so full disclosure, I have seen the first 2 episodes of Series 8 at this point, and in Deep Breath, they mention that the Doctor realizes that now he's Scottish. It's so, he mentions that he's Scottish, so the fact that the Doctor can just change his accent, it should be all right. As long as you get a damn good American. I can't think of who you would get, though. I don't know. That could also be like a running joke. Like if you got an American Doctor, that should be the joke. Like the Doctor goes through an identity crisis or something because now he's American. That'd be really funny, actually. Let's see, where was I? He was in World War Z. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, that's funny. I don't think I watched World War Z, or if I did, it was years ago. Let's see. I know there was nothing in the episode saying it wasn't possible. What are your thoughts on the Doctor entering his own time stream and pulling Clara out? Well, they definitely, I mean, they said, you can't just go into your own time stream, River said as much. The fact that he did it and then got out, and we didn't see how he got out because they had to end the episode on John Hurt, that is a little odd, I will say. Well, how did he do that? How did he get in, find Clara, and then get out? Huh? I don't know, but I don't really, it doesn't, ruin the episode or anything, because... Well, and maybe it's because, they didn't have a clear answer, but they were like, you know what, it's okay, because everyone's going to be focused on John Hurt, so it doesn't matter. It is a little weird. Whoopi Goldberg once campaigned to get the role. I don't know if I would go with Whoopi Goldberg. I haven't seen her in much, though, other than, as Guinan in TNG. So, maybe. I mean, that could have been interesting. Have you realized that Peter Capaldi, the 12th Doctor, appeared in the Fires of Pompeii? Yes, I noticed that. I knew that in the Fires of Pompeii that he played the 12th Doctor, and I also knew that in Torchwood. If you'd have been experiencing the series live, and you had already known Amy and Rory were leaving, would you have thought the whole will they, won't they thing differently? I'd probably say so. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I would find it annoying to a degree, but a very, very small degree. Because it is sort of odd, the whole, the will they, won't they? And it's like, but if you know how long they're supposed to stay on, then that does make a difference, So, yeah, I don't know. I don't... If I had seen it live, yes, I probably would have viewed it differently. It's the fact that I viewed it, I watched those episodes after the fact and didn't know anything about the casting, that gave me that experience, which, when you look at it, when you're just watching it as episodes, with nothing else, no outside knowledge or anything, it's kind of annoying, the fact that they do a whole will they, won't they. So, I don't know. Which, I feel like, if you have this story where it is annoying if you don't have outside information, that's not very good. So, but we won't get on that whole rant. So, I think Adam Driver would be good. Adam Driver as the Doctor. I could see it, I guess. See, because it's so weird, because now I don't know. I mean, I guess you can do any kind of Doctor, technically, because now that I've seen how Capaldi's doing it, he's doing it so differently from the last 3 that we've had on new Doctor Who. So, I mean, anyone can do it, but yeah, Adam Driver might be interesting. What would you think if Benedict Cumberbatch played the Doctor? Well, I think he'd just be Sherlock, but it'd be interesting. Maybe like a happier Sherlock? I don't know. Favorite villain of the series? Let's see. So we had the Wood People, the Daleks, Walder Frey, the one dude in the Old West, the asshole actor in that one episode, the Angels, the Great Intelligence. Okay, now that I remember, yeah, Great Intelligence. The Great Intelligence is definitely like a great, interesting villain that they brought back, So I really enjoyed what they did with him. Let's see. Please react to Peter Capaldi as Malcolm Tucker in The Thick of It. I've never seen The Thick of It, but someone showed me a video. Someone took the latest, or not latest, but one of the Doctor Who trailers and it would cut to him ranting and cursing, and it was funny. So maybe we could I suppose I could add that to the list. Do you think the Pawns stayed on for too long as companions? That's a bit of a loaded question, because, okay, let me say this. No, they didn't stay on too long, but what ruined it is the will they, won't they. It ruined it, I have to say. It ruined the first half, is just this will they, won't they, So, I don't know. It's all tricky, but I don't think they stayed on too long. They just it just wasn't a good idea how they were staying on, The Doctor is anyone. Best American to play him, Melissa Ranch. Is that a... Yeah, I could see that. Technically, if anyone is going to know how to get out of the Doctor's time stream, it's going to be the Doctor. You can also say that, too. He's probably got a way. Yeah. Just wanted to share, there was a joke that David Tennant could wear his Crowley costume and audition for the 14th Doctor. Oh, that'd be funny. Actually, Michael Sheen would be a fun Doctor. That would be really great. I don't want the actors to come back for a season, I don't think that's good. That they get... I don't think it would be a good idea if a previous Doctor played a new incarnation. But yeah, that is funny. Let's see. I remember when I first watched The Angels Take Manhattan, I was little old kid me. I was hiding behind the pillow from the angels. Yep. Those angels are scary, so I get that. Do you think they missed an opportunity to have Rory's dad join as a companion? That could have been interesting. Yeah, they could have done that. I guess the closest would be like, Jackie, but Jackie didn't stay on as a full companion. It would have been interesting. They could have tried that, but let's see. Favorite classic Doctor so far? Who haven't I seen? I've seen them all. I've seen them all, man. I've seen every classic Doctor as of yet. My favorite, it's a bit of a toss-up between 4 of them. 1, 2, 4, and 7, actually. Those are my favorites so far. The one I've seen the most is number 1, and I've been enjoying him. 2, I thought was really, really fun. 4 is a ton of fun, and 7 is very interesting. 7 kind of ranks up. 7 ranks up there. I don't know if I would say he's my favorite, but I do really like 7. So I don't think they stayed on too long. Just think that the whole they're there and they're not thing. Yeah, the will they, won't they. That seemed worse. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. The correct answer is Troughton. Any other answer is incorrect. All right, that's interesting. I don't normally hear that. Let's see. Bringing a Doctor back much later in life as a new incarnation would be cool. Would add a bit of canon to the whole Tom Baker caretaker thing. Yeah, or the curator. Yeah. I don't know. Unless they like brought back David Tennant when he's in his 70s or something. I just don't know. I don't think you can really like just bring them back for another season. I just don't think it would work out. Did I like the conclusion of Amy's crack? Man, that came out of nowhere, didn't it? But I did like it. I like the idea that the Time Lords are trying to break back into our universe through the crack. I thought that was a good way of tying it in. So, yeah, I did enjoy that. But there were a couple people... I don't know if any of them are here in the chat, but there were a couple people that, in the comments, they quoted me saying, Amy's crack is back. And then they said, like, oh, be careful what you're saying, man. Like, that could be taken in different ways. And it's like, yeah, I know. That was my joke. That was the whole joke of Series 5. So. Which villain do you want to see in Series 8 return? I assume you mean from the 11th Doctor's era. The Great Intelligence would be fun, but I'm pretty sure I think he's kaput. The Ice Warriors would be cool, even though they weren't technically the villains, I guess, in that one, but they would be pretty cool. Ooh, the new Cybermen would be fun. I enjoyed Nightmare in Silver. Can I put that out there? I enjoyed that. Yeah, I guess them. Alright. Amy's crack was the best joke I've ever heard. Aw. Warms my heart. I love that. Just got here. Love from Brazil. Hell yeah, Brazil. Just wanted to know if you're safe with the whole coronavirus thing. I had this sneaking suspicion that would be brought up. Yes. Here's the good news, guys. I work at home. I already worked at home, so when everyone's like, oh, we gotta, all stay inside and stuff, it's like, I already work from my bedroom, so I'm good. And the family works, everyone in the family works in schools, and they just went on spring break, so we're all fine. We have enough toilet paper, don't worry about it. Oh, excuse me. Ugh, excuse me. But yeah, we are completely fine. We're also introverts. I'm an introvert, and I generally don't really go out to public gatherings and stuff. So I'm A-okay. Don't you guys worry about me. Yeah, let's see. I hope you guys are all doing all right, though. You know, yeah, I hope all you guys are doing all right during this whole thing. Is crazy friggin' thing. So, yeah, Amy's Crack really got a lot of places. Yeah, it's a famously flexible show. But what changed to the Doctor Who template would be a no-no. Changing the TARDIS exterior. The Doctor goes on a killing spree. Okay, what would they have to do for me to be like, this is not good? What would they have to do in order for me to... I don't know. I'm trying to think of like... Okay, well, yeah, TARDIS exterior, yes. The Doctor goes on a killing spree, obviously. I'm trying to think of like dark things. I can't really think of it. I don't know. What would be just a no-no for me? I can't think of anything, you know? It's a little tricky. If the only thing I can think of is if, let's say in series 6, the plot twist of the Doctor was, which this would completely change the entire River Song storyline. So bear with me here, but if the Doctor was actually the father of Amy's child, which would have to mean Amy's child was not River Song, that would be the only thing, you know? That would have been a no-no, but they avoided that. They definitely avoided that. It wasn't that it was the Doctor, it was the TARDIS, honestly, because they banged on the TARDIS in a bunk bed. It's canon. So... Okay, Nightmare in Silver is much maligned, and it shouldn't be. Neil Gaiman can never write a bad story. Yeah, I know it was... I know Nightmare in Silver was, like, really edited, but I still don't mind it. I agree that the kids are horrible, or at least the girl is. Angie is horrible. The boy I didn't really mind too much. But yeah, I didn't mind Nightmare in Silver. I had fun, so... Warwick Davis is there. He's fun. I have asthma, and so does my mom. The advice is to stay home if you have it. Yep. Oh, they haven't closed schools in Britain? Really? I know Ireland did. Many states in the U.S. are. Technically, not every state, but not every state is as bad as other states. Now, one thing you should know about America, we are on spring break right now, so all the schools are closed anyway, and it's just a matter of, are all the schools going to be cleaned and things going to improve, or are they going to need to then take weeks off after spring break? That will be the big question after this week. So we'll see. We will definitely see. But I know a lot of places are closing down the schools. So, which Cybermen design is your favorite one from Classic Who and Modern Who? From Modern Doctor Who, it would be the ones in Nightmare in Silver. I thought they were a really nice, sort of streamlined version of the modern Cybermen we've had. So I enjoyed that. As for the classics, I think probably the ones in the Fifth Doctor's era that I've seen. So the ones in Earthshock as well as in the Five Doctors. I think those are probably the best. The only other Cybermen I've seen in the classics are from Tomb of the Cybermen, and they were very, very odd. I like them, but they were odd, so... Let's see. I believe Nightmare in Silver was originally to be a two-parter, but Moffat cut it down to one episode. Well, I guess I can understand that. It might have been better as a two-parter. I think completely changing the theme tune would be something else. It would be a no-no. Yeah. Now, yeah, that would also be something. If they changed the opening song, that would be bad. Now, technically, didn't they do that in... didn't they kind of do that in the Eighth Doctor's movie? But now I think, like, that part is just now added in as part of the song. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. Let's see. For a lot of people who want to throw shade at the show, it's their hate at casting choices and tackling political/current issues. Oh, boy. Oh, we're not going to get into Doctor Who, PC Doctor Who, or whatever that people complain about. First off, we're not there yet. I know that's more in the Whittaker era. So that's going to be really fun to get into. I bet you all like it. I bet you I'm going to like the Whittaker era. Even if I don't love it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it. But we'll have to see when we get there. I'm very excited to get there. But Capaldi first. Okay. Advice for Britain is to wash your hands singing Happy Birthday. And Boris is literally saying, many more will die and he isn't doing anything. Yay. I don't want to talk politics or talk shit on your prime minister. Although I would be alright if you talk shit on my president, so. But we're not going to go into all that. Just wash your hands. You don't have to sing Happy Birthday. I just count. I don't get why people are like, just sing Happy Birthday twice. Like, just like count to 20 or something, You don't have to sit there and start singing like some idiot. Just count in your head. It's what I do. Let's see. How bad did you regret from wanting Amy and Rory out and having your wish realized the worst possible way? I do hate that they cannot just let characters leave. I hate that. I hate that they cannot just let the companions leave. Martha is the only one who just left. Rose got marooned. Donna got her memory wiped. Amy and Rory are, they live to death. I don't like that. I wish they would just let characters leave, When the time is right, let them leave. When the time is right, let Amy and Rory settle down. Don't force them to settle down by trapping them in New York, So... And that's the thing, it's not that I wanted Amy and Rory to leave. I wanted them to pick one already. Pick, are they going to stay or are they going to leave? I did not want that back and forth. It's not that I wanted Amy and Rory to leave. I love Amy and Rory, they're great characters, but that just drove me insane, Let's see. Would it be a no-no for you to give the Doctor a definitive origin story? Technically, I feel like he already does. It's just a very vague origin story. It's like, well, he was a Time Lord, and then he stole a TARDIS. Then you go right into an unearthly child. So I don't think they can do anything with an origin story anymore. Okay, the only thing I would want, and this would not be a no-no, I want to see his fucking family. Let me see his family, I want to see his family already, his wife, anyone, his daughter, anyone. All we get is Susan, and Susan's great, I love Susan, but I want a little bit more. Give me just a little bit, All we ever get is just the acknowledgement that he used to have a family. So, that's what I want. That would not be a no-no, actually. Do you think that BBC could successfully have special editions of Classic Who with digitally inserted new Who elements? And would you find such versions interesting for the egg hunting factor? Oh, like a George Lucas special edition? Well, maybe. That could kind of be interesting. Or you could go the Star Trek special edition route. The Star Trek remasters. Remasters? That doesn't sound like it's a word. The Star Trek remasters. Let's say it like that. Yeah, that could be interesting as sort of an experiment. Although, as long as you have the original versions available, that would be good. The Eighth Doctor had a big band version of the classic theme. All right, so I guess I was wrong. How do you feel about the ethics of deep faking a classic Doctor into the modern series? That's really weird. That's really weird. I mean, just the fact that anytime I hear deep fake, I just immediately like kind of like, ugh, deep fake. It's a little weird, but I don't know. I think the only thing they should do is if the actor is still alive, maybe you could try to de-age them. You know, if you're giving them a cameo, like if you give Peter Davison a cameo, you could de-age him. You know, you could. Maybe not back then, but you could do it later. Whereas deep faking would be very odd. That'd be weird. Just recast, you know? We don't need that. David Bradley's a damn good first Doctor, you know? Or he's a really good... he is an excellent William Hartnell as the first Doctor. There you go. And then just get good people like David Bradley. Maybe get someone a little bit better for the second Doctor, better than the one guy they had, who looked nothing like Patrick Troughton. He kind of had the voice down, I will say. The voice was all right, but just get a good actor and it should be fine. We don't need to do deep fakes of classic Doctors. See, if you just say that deep fake is like, ugh, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. What's your favorite version of the Doctor Who theme? The latest one in Series 7 was pretty good, but I will say I think the Series 4 version, the rock version, I think that might be the best one. Or the one that they used in the audio, the light at the end, the audio, yeah. But in the light at the end, I thought that one was a really good one. So yeah. Do you like the 12th Doctor's TARDIS or the 11th? I know there isn't exactly much of a difference. Well, since there's not too much of a difference, I will say so far 12, because 12 has a chair and some books. It's better, you know? I've always said that I think my favorite TARDIS is the 8th Doctor's TARDIS, just because it looks like a place you could live, you know? I love that. So yeah, at least 12, it's like he's trying to make it a bit more roomy. Of course, he needs some more round things, you know? I think I need to switch over to my water, because, I'm talking all this time, so I need to switch over and help my vocal cords. Oh, that's good. Okay, that does shine through. The purple, or the green screen gets through that. Anyway. Okay. Singing Happy Birthday is how Clara can pee. What the fuck? What the hell are you I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but alright. Quite a few of the Classic Who DVDs have a CGI fix option available. That's pretty cool. There's enough footage of your face on YouTube that someone could probably use you as a deep fake. Oh shit. Y'all want to deep fake me? Ugh, it just sounds weird. Deep fake, you know? Well, hey, if you want this handsome face for your deep fakes. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Are there any classic villains you'd like to appear in new Doctor Who? Well, I'd have to look and see what villains I've seen so far. Let's see. So far, I have seen the Cavemen, the Daleks, the Cybermen, the Autons, the Daleks, the Kinda. Well, not the Kinda, but the Mara. The one guy's on Veros, the Daleks, the Master, the Daleks, Nothing, the Great Intelligence, the Beast of Agador, I guess, the Master, the Cybermen, whatever the hell happened in the Holy Terror, whatever the hell happened in Damaged Goods, the fucking Edward Grove, the Schalke, Omega, the President, Lord President Barusa, I think, the Ronnie, because the Ronnie was in Dimensions in Time. Dimensions in Time, that was a fun video. Jonathan Pryce as the Master. And I guess that's it. What were they called? The end form. That was in Damaged Goods. Maybe them, the end form or whatever that could come back. That's about it from what I've seen. And I guess I do want to see more of the Ronnie. Maybe not in modern, but I want to see the Ronnie in classic more than just in Dimensions in Time. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. The Eighth Doctor's TARDIS was so chill. It's great. Yeah. My favorite Doctor Who theme is actually the Eighth Doctor's audio theme. Oh yeah, the deep guitar. Yeah, that. I love that. So, should they have brought back Paul McGann in 2005 for the start of the modern series? Of course, we wouldn't have Eccleston, but no, I don't think so. I don't think that could have worked. Well, okay, it could have worked. I suppose that could have worked, but I don't know. I think we should just stick with that. But they could have. I suppose you wouldn't have to watch the movie because you wouldn't have to watch the movie, but I don't know. Maybe. Where was I? I love the round things. Everyone loves the round things. What are the round things? No idea. What's your best headcanon guess as to why the Doctor shows up on Earth so much? I think he just likes it. He just loves the Earth, you know? He's just like, you know what? I've been here. You know, I like this place. They're so interesting. He just likes it, I think, you know? And I think the TARDIS likes it too. It's like, oh, here's this nice little place where we can come and relax and then go on adventures. Probably the TARDIS too, yeah. Omega is such a fascinating villain. Yep. When will we see the next modern episode on YouTube? Wednesday. Everything's coming back. So everything's coming back. We'll be back with Deep Breath, actually, will be on Wednesday. I bet the 12th Doctor played that rock version of the theme. So I don't know. All right. The Dream Doctor from Amy's Choice was a cool villain who turned out to be the actual Doctor himself. Yeah, the Dream Lord. Yeah, he was pretty cool. I did like him. So. Oh, boy. Alrighty. Been going about 50 minutes on this live stream. So. We're still going strong, though. Oh. How's your wrist doing? Wrist is pretty good. Not completely healed, but everything's getting better. Still kind of hurts when this is about as far as I can bend my wrist, whereas, you know, I can bend this a lot farther without it ever hurting. So, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Okay. Everything is coming back just as Sherlock came back from the dead. Spoilers? No. He likes Earth so much, as in, he's put a lot of work into it. Yeah, you know, it's like when you've been there so much, you might as well keep coming back. The Eighth Doctor audio theme was composed by someone who did the James Bond theme. Not entirely sure, but just a cool fact. That is a pretty cool fact. I like that. The audio theme is pretty nice. So, are there any shows you fancy reacting to? I don't know, all of them. Which modern / classic Doctor meetup would interest you the most? 11 and 2. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I don't know how you would do that, but 11 and 2 would be really good. Or 11 and 7. Yeah, that could be interesting. Are there any monsters that you think should be given a break who has been done to death? Which monsters should take a break? I don't know. Because, I mean, we can't take a break. We can't take a break from the Daleks. The Cybermen haven't been given enough. You know, they need to be given good episodes. Other than that, I think we could take a little bit of a break from the Weeping Angels. I mean, the Weeping Angels need to be used sparingly, I think. So, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. What do I think of Clara's theme? I don't know her theme offhand. I'd have to listen to it, but it's probably great. Who has been your favorite modern companion so far? Donna. It's got to be Donna. I almost had like a knee-jerk reaction to say Clara, but no, I think Donna. I think Donna has been the best so far. Let's see. Keep scratching my neck. It's bugging me a bit. Oh well. You can kind of see that. You can kind of see that I've been scratching my neck. Whoopsies. Let me get a bit adjusted into my hoodie. There we go. Ah, that's better. You're going to try to type humming Clara's theme, but that wouldn't work. No, that would not. That would not work, but interesting that you tried. You know? Hooking on to the monsters question, what villain/enemy from the classic series do you think hasn't been used but could be used again? And for the love of God, don't say the Candyman. Who the hell was the Candyman? I do not know who the hell. I have no idea who the Candyman is, but villain from the classics. Does my companion answer include guests like Jack and River? Yes, it does. And I love Jack and River. They definitely count as companions, but I also throw in, if we're gonna go ahead and say like who we're counting as companions, I'm also throwing in Canton Delaware. I count him as a companion too. He's still not better than Donna, but what companion had the best theme? I don't know their themes offhand. I guess other than Rose's. So, who the hell is the Candyman? Guys, I don't know who the Candyman is. You guys gotta, like, tell me. Give me context. What were we going on about? Enemy from the classic series do you think hasn't been used but could be used again? Right. Who could be used again? The End form, I think, from Damaged Goods. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then Omega, yeah. They could bring back Omega or something. Okay. Which TARDIS interior is your favorite? We're kind of repeating some questions here, folks. Like I said, my favorite TARDIS interior would be the 8th Doctor. Don't know who the Candyman is. Guys, Oh, wait. Even I know who the Candyman is, and you don't watch Classic. Am I missing something? Am I just forgetting who the Candyman is? Is that it? Do I just not remember? I haven't encountered yet. Well, guys, you can't do that. You can't do that to me. You can't say, well, don't say the Candyman. I don't know who the Candyman is, guys. To be considered an official companion, they have to have traveled in the TARDIS at least once. Interesting. Well, then, yeah, that does count Canton. So yeah. If we're counting all companions, Rose, Martha, Donna, Welf, Amy, Rory, River, Jack, forgot Jack, sorry, Jack, Kenton, Clara. Yeah. I'll forget about the Candyman by the time I get to... I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'm not going to remember. You can't do that to me. The Candyman can't... What the fuck is the Candy... Oh, this is going to be like 5 years before we get there. Favorite moment of the Doctor being dark? Good question. Good question. Let's find out. Looking for particular dark moments. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and shout them out. We'll talk about those too. What moments from the 11th Doctor specifically? Let's remember we're keeping on the 11th Doctor here. Which of his were particularly dark? Like I don't remember if the 11th Doctor had a moment like when the 10th Doctor just got rid of the family of blood. It was a great moment for him, but I don't remember 11 having something like that. Mickey, we should also count Mickey. Yeah. Something particularly dark. Ooh, leaving behind old Amy and the girl who waited. That was dark. I liked it though. So yeah, let's see. Do you feel like some main storylines during Smith's runs got too convoluted to the point it affected the overall enjoyment? Yes and no. Yes, they got too convoluted. No, they didn't hamper the overall enjoyment. I feel like Series 6 got lost in itself. And I love Series 6 was a lot of fun, but I will say that it definitely got lost in its own storyline. And could have been improved. But I appreciate the ambition of Series 6. Donna's unique friendship relationship with the Doctor definitely made for the best chemistry the show has ever seen. Yep. Canton was really good material for a companion. He seemed to get the responsibilities and complexities and seemed to really steadfast. Yep. Canton was good. Would have been cool to see more of Chang Li. Yeah. That would have been really interesting. It'd be cool if they brought him back, even just for an episode or an audio or something. Should 11 have left Solomon to die? That was that was pretty dark. I guess it's sort of the Batman thing of, I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you, It's a little odd for the Doctor to do that, but, yeah, I don't know. Town called Mercy when he threw the other Doctor out of bounds to the gunslinger. Yeah, that was pretty bad. He got pretty bad in that episode, I will say. They had to talk him down. Yeah, he's about to shoot the prisoner and stop him from coming back. Whew. That was pretty tough. Blue box. A blue box materializes in front of you, and a weirdo dressed like a weirdo comes out and tells you to go in. You do, and it's huge inside. Genuinely, how do you think you'd react? How would I react? It was just like, get in. I was like, I don't know, man. And then I'd be reluctant to get in, and then I'd just look at it and be like, what the fuck? And I'd look around like, no. I'd probably be like Rose. I'd get out and have to look around it, and be like, what the hell? And I'd go back in and just be like, what the hell is happening? That'd probably be me. So, yeah, it would be weird. 11 did have pretty dark moments. Yeah. Oh, boy. Whew. Oh, yeah, I remember someone said that Chang Li and Grace were owned by Fox, so they can be used. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. They're not going to use them. Big Finish have used the actors, but in different roles. Alright, well, that's interesting. Bow ties, yay or nay? Yay, because regular ties are dumb. Regular ties are dumb. Bow ties are cool. Would you whisper like that too? Oh, would I whisper like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, maybe. She'd be like, what the fuck? That'd probably be me. So, some people have said the companions should have PTSD after all they've been through. Some I could see. Repeating an answer, but favorite episode. Favorite episode from Series 7, I believe. What did I say? I think I said Name of the Doctor. If not, maybe Crimson Horror. Or the Snowmen. Snowmen was pretty good too. So probably one of those. Yeah. Yeah, would I whisper like that? Yeah. If I got into the TARDIS, it'd be like an ASMR. Be like, what the fuck is happening here? I can't believe this. This is so fucking weird. It's bigger on the inside. Do you like that? You guys like that? You guys want me to do some ASMR for you? Someone gif the what the fuck with the eyes rolling around. Well, what's wrong with Name of the Doctor? I like Name of the Doctor. Name of the Doctor was nice. Nose is getting stuffy. It's not Corona, don't worry. My nose is always stuffy. Yeah, I'm like the Hulk. I'm always stuffy. Or how does he do it? He the way he says that line is, I'm always angry. ASMR disc? Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Do not do ASMR. Ew. So you're tempting me. I want to do it now. Gotta do some ASMR. Oh, I don't remember. Well, yeah, I said Name of the Doctor, but I also said Crimson Horror. I thought I said them all again. Oh well. Oh. A Doctor Who ASMR. That would be very interesting. Oh, we don't allow companions to swear. Oh, I don't want to go to Torchwood. I'm gonna die, man. I can't survive Torchwood, man. Oh my gosh, I would love though a Doctor Who audio, but it's ASMR. Ooh, should we try that? Can we try that right here? I'll just like pull up a Doctor Who script. Doctor Who name damn it of the Doctor script. I'm just gonna move ahead. Okay. Does anyone actually want me to do this? Probably not. Swear if you do ASMR, Alex, I will punch you. I won't, but I'll want to. I'm about to lose viewers doing this. Let's see. Mr. Maitland went next door, so I said I'd look after the kids. They wanted to go to the cinema, but I said no. I said no, not until you wake up. I was very firm. At which point they suggested Blind Man's Bluff. Yes, where are they? They're at the cinema. The little Daleks. What's wrong? So who was she? Lady with a funny name and the space hair. An old friend of mine. What, like an ex? Yes, an ex. River asked Vastra for the exact words. What were they? The Doctor has a secret he will take to the grave. It is discovered. Doctor? Sorry, and it was Trenzalore. Definitely Trenzalore. Yeah. Oh dear. Sorry. Oh, I could see the chat moving while I was doing that. Oh, okay. Where was I? Asian gangsters. What? Sorry, I just saw that. I've only just caught you with the stream after watching it at double speed. Oh, that's funny. Would you have liked 11 as much if he was stuck in 6's costume? Only Colin Baker can pull off that costume. And I love they joke about it in the light at the end. Ace was joking about it. It's like, oh, Joseph and his many-colored dream coat or whatever. So, love a spin-off with the Paternoster gang. Yep, that'd be cool. Alex is gonna get attacked by the sex gas. Yep, that would be me. That'd be me. I would fall for it, and I'd be dust by the end of that. That image is in your mind now. You're welcome. Automatic. I don't want to go to Torchman. I'll Torchwood. I'll die. Torchman. Oh, I'm losing it today. Your favorite was Angels Take Manhattan. It was a good episode, so. Yes, we did catch up with the ASMR comments. Daleks, did they still have merits, or did they just look and act too dumb to be a real villain? No, they still have real merits. They just need to be used properly. And okay, I've seen Into the Dalek. I have seen Into the Dalek, and I think that was a really good episode, but they need to do more creative stuff with the Daleks. Moffat wasn't that great with them, I have to say. But the Daleks are still good. You just gotta write them well, you know? It's as simple as that. You did a good part of the script, I'll forgive you. That was so creepy. It really is creepy. Are you? Oh, come on, guys. What if I want to do that as like the secondary part of my channel? Do ASMRs? I don't know. Colin Baker would have loved to pull off that costume. That's true. I guess that's. Six met Jack, and Jack put on Six's costume. Oh, that's interesting. Guys, what if I want to do ASMR like on the side? You guys aren't trusting me. You guys are making me doubt my asthma abilities. Frank, guys, don't make me do another section of the script, because I will. I hope you guys don't force me to do that. This is not going to work, is it? This reverse psychology. Don't do ASMR. Don't. Come on, I wanna. It's so fun. Have you ever just have you guys tried it? It's fun. You just gotta whisper, you know? Like, come on, guys. I want to reverse psychology you. Don't force me to do ASMR Doctor Who readings. And I was doing the accents and everything. It was fun. Do it. Go on. Yeah, go on then. Do it. I will say, don't do ASMR. I heard people who have ASMR are more susceptible to corona. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I'll listen to your ASMR, but first let's play Blind Man's Bluff. Alright, go ahead. I won't look. Do it. Do more. I want to laugh at it. So yes or no? Alright. Go on then. Do it. Okay, can I just say if Jenna Coleman did ASMR, I would be so down for that. God, that sounds like a good time, man. That sounds like a great time. Okay. Let me do. I'll do a little bit more. This is a weird stream. Well, aren't they all? Okay. Let me see. Should we? What's a better? Let's find another part of the script. do it. Yeah, let's Shia LaBeouf this. Shia LaBeouf. Huh. If you do it, it has to be a happy, funny quote to completely change its tone and narrative. Alex, we don't want a Clara's crack, okay? Dude, you know how much I'd be down for Clara's crack? I can't tell you, man. I think I'd like it more than Amy's. Yeah, that's right. I went there. I'm trying to find a good part of the script to do this, guys. It's hard. The name of the Doctor is so, like... You know what? Oh, okay. We're going to do the end. We're going to do the ending. We're going to do the John Hurt ending. I'm going to try to do voices. Alright, let me see. Where... Okay, we're going to skip ahead. Alright, ready? You guys ready? Who's that? Never mind. Let's go back. But who is he? He's me. There's only me here. That's the point. Now let's go back. I never saw that one. I saw all of you. 11 faces, all of them you. You're the 11th Doctor. I said he was me. I never said he was the Doctor. I don't understand. Look, my name, my real name. That's not the point. The name I chose is the Doctor. The name you choose, it's like a promise you make. He's the one who broke the promise. Clara? Clara! He is my secret. This is gonna be hard. What I did without choice. I know. In the name of peace and sanity, but not in the name of the Doctor. To be continued, November 23rd. By the way, it's listed in here as not Doctor. Thanks, script. That's helpful. I love how very chaotic neutral all of your streams are. We just have fun, guys. We just have fun here. Do you think your views and your dad's differ in any big ways on Doctor Who? What do you/he love or hate that others don't? I don't think so. Like, are ours, like, similar? Ours are pretty similar, and, you know, he's only seen a handful of episodes now. 4 full episodes, technically. No, I don't think our views differ too much. I don't think my views differ too far from, I suppose, the general consensus, maybe? I don't know. So, I think our views on Doctor Who are pretty good, so. You scarred me more than the sex gas from the cracks. Oh, brilliant. I guess if you're going to do ASMR, you should do the Blink DVD special feature transcript. Oh, that would be fun. Maybe. We'll do an entire live stream of Asmer. It'll be great. Oh my gosh, ASMR is forbidden on level 5 planets by order of the Shadow Proclamation. Cease and desist. Guys, you're going for the wrong person then, because there are so many others that do Asmer. You can start with them before you get to me. Go for the higher ups. Clara did get up close to Amy's crack. Hell yeah, she did. It was fucking hot. Was I doing a British accent? I think I was trying. I don't think it was very... I tried to give them all distinct voices. The hardest was John Hurt's. Because as soon as I tried to do John Hurt's voice, I realized that I realized that was exactly the same as the voice I gave to Matt Smith. It was very hard. Sounds like you're saying asthma. Do you want to borrow my inhaler? No, I'm saying asthma. That's just that's how I say ASMR sometimes. So, absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Suppose you should ASMR Silence Will Fall. Ooh, all right, let's do it. Here we go. Silence will fall. Silence will fall. How's that? You guys like that? Guys, we're having fun. This is so much fun. Dude, guys, I love this. I love this, man. I love this. Let's see. Don't overload the poor man. Oh, about the Clara and Amy's crack. Yeah, it's ooh. Oh boy, if you want to see Clara's crack, check out the movie Room at the Top, just saying. Room at the Top. Alright. I didn't write down anything. Sorry to ruin the illusion, but I did have a pen, and I technically wrote on a notebook, except I didn't do that, so. What have we created? A whisper man. Yeah. Headcanon on the Doctor's name. What is it? Why is it a secret? I think my headcanon is his name is Joe, but it's in Gallifreyan, so he just, like, no one would really understand it. And he doesn't like it because see, when he was a young man as the first Doctor, he wanted to be all, important and stuff. He wanted to be all important, and when he tried doing that, no one took him seriously because his name was just Joe, No one took him seriously because his name was Joe, so he was like, fine, I'm not Joe. And they were like, well, what's your name? It's like, I don't have a name. And they're like, all right, Mr. Who? And it's like, excuse me, I have hundreds of PhDs. You will address me as such. And they were like, all right, Doctor Who. And he was like, I like that. There you go. That's what he did. As soon as I started doing John Hurt's voice, I realized I'm not John Hurt. Well, that is true. I'm doing John Hurt voice right now, and I think I'm okay at it. It's a bit unfair, though, because I'm British. It's a little hard to do John Hurt's voice. Marlin! Yeah. Something like that. So. Let's see. Did you do Silence Will Fall? I forgot. Yeah, sorry. It's okay. Oh, and delete your internet history. Oh, guys, if you could see my internet history about Clara. No, I'm kidding. Am I? No. Anyway. Have we gone off the rails? I think we're going off the rails in this. But I'm having so much fun, You would get demonetized instantly if you reacted to Room at the Top. Just so much sex talk and nudity and stuff. Alright, I won't react to it. I will watch it when I am all alone at 2 a.m. That's the perfect time. No one asked what the Master's real name is. That's true. No one asked that. But no one cares, That's very interesting. No one cares what his name is. And I assume the Doctor knows it, but I assume the Master knows the Doctor's name. The Doctor's name is absolutely Larry. Yeah. His name is Wibbly Wobbly. He's not a Time Lord. He's a timey-wimey. Timey what? Timey-wimey? There's another John Hurt impression. Some people say the moment that Ian Chesterton called him Dr. Foreman and he replied, Doctor Who? What's he talking about? Is the moment that he started using the name Doctor. Like he started using the name Doctor just to screw with Ian? Ooh, that would have been fun. That's totally my headcanon. That the only reason he's called the Doctor is because he was screwing with Ian. Oh, that's amazing. Am I actually British? I am descended of the Brits. Technically, yes. Which, if you ever want to know my complete ancestry, my dad's been working on that. Maybe we'll have a video where he talks about that. I don't know. But my dad has tracked our ancestry back pretty far. And he's mentioned it in a few videos. I believe he says that our family is from Tavistock, I believe, is where he's traced us back so far. Of course, our last name, Lemen, is French, so I don't know where that happened. I don't know. Do you think 11 should have faced the Master? It would have been interesting. It would have definitely been interesting, but yeah, that could have been very interesting, and especially if it was just John Sim. So, how do you think Clara's chemistry with Capaldi will differ to Matt Smith? I don't think Capaldi is going to be talking as fast as Matt Smith, but that's all right. I think it will definitely be different. You know, they can't do the whole, the Doctor has to be Clara's boyfriend and stuff. So it will be different, but I think it might be closer to the normal sort of doctor companion relationship, I suppose it could even be more like Nine and Rose. So, yeah. Omega, and that's how he ended up with Omega. That's funny. Ian told Barbara in the school lab that he was a doctor. I mean, yeah, he was probably saying doctor. Well, probably Susan said that her grandfather was a doctor. So, I'm sure he was a legit doctor, but he just decided not to say his real name just to screw with Ian. So, if you could create a Doctor Who villain, what would it be? Ooh. That's hard, man. Yeah. If I could create, that one's pretty tough, I have to say. I don't know, Dio Brando. That could be fun from JoJo. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really tough question, man. The idea of being called Doctor wouldn't occur to him until that point. You guys are like getting into some of the sort of plot holes that the first episode has, so it's tricky. Are you going to do your next reaction to Merlin soon? Yes, all the video. We took a break last week from videos. Everything's going up at their normal time this week, so Merlin will return on Friday. Well, I'm sure people were already calling him Doctor, but just as in a doctor. You can call any doctor without using their last name. It's just that in that second, he chose to not say his real name, just Doctor, Sometimes at night I'll just be thinking, and then John Hurt saying Merlin in that whisper at the beginning of each episode just creeps into my head. Well, like this. Merlin. Dang it. Oh, I failed that. I could feel it as that was happening. I could feel that as it was happening. I could feel my throat just like denying what I was doing. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I tried. I know you don't want to talk about Time of the Doctor right now, but do you think Clara's Gran would have won the game of Twister? We can talk about Time of the Doctor, it's fine. Because we're also trying to talk about the 11th Doctor's era as a whole. We've really gotten off the rails here in the past half hour, but that's okay. We can talk about Time of the Doctor. Yeah, I think she could have won. I think that would have been a good twist if she won the game of Twister. What moment from series 1 through 7 gave you the most chills? For me, it's Time Lord Victorious. Yeah, Time Lord Victorious was pretty good. When he was like yelling at when the Doctor was yelling at Colonel Runaway, I thought that was pretty good. Or actually, when he regenerates in Time of the Doctor, the whole big thing, and the Daleks are going crazy. Emergency, emergency! The Doctor is regenerating. Like that gives me that gave me chills right now. It's such a cool moment, Kira could be a great villain for Torchwood. Honestly, Kira could work on Doctor Who because Light wouldn't have... he doesn't have the Shinigami eyes. He has Misa, but he doesn't have the Shinigami eyes himself, so he wouldn't know the Doctor's name. You can't just write down the Doctor in the Death Note and he's dead, So, Dio Brando in Doctor Who. I think I've set the premise for the best fanfic. Hell yeah. The Master, but he's Dio. Ugh. You thought you were dealing with the Master, but it is I, Dio Brando. God, that would be amazing. When River says we get the word doctor, meaning healer and wise man, from the actual Doctor, in that same episode, the one girl thinks doctor means warrior. Well, ASMR injury, yeah. What would be the ultimate TARDIS? A cross between 11 and 8's, actually. 11's second, I should say. So, the one that 11 and 12 had, but it's more roomy and more homely, I guess. That's not a word, but whatever. Like the 8th Doctor's. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, John Hurt reveal was pretty chill-worthy. If Misa could see the Doctor's name, then I figured it will be over. Yeah. But I mean, she also saw Elle's name, and that didn't work out. At least that particular thing didn't quite work out. So he had to use Rem. So the Doctor exploded after getting the contents of Amy's crack with Amy's help. Yes, that is true. Man, this is so crazy. With Clara's help, yes. I mean, take the Doctor out of it, and this is getting pretty hot, actually. So, not that he's not a handsome man. Well, when he's that old, that'd be weird. But I don't know. I don't swing that way. So, I'm sure some of you guys would like it. Maybe not the old part, but I don't know. It's been an hour and a half. What the hell are we doing with our lives? I don't know. We're talking about cracks, and I'm doing ASMR. What are we doing, guys? Is this how we go? Is this how we go? I don't know. Maybe we should do a different episode. Essentially, the entire 11th Doctor's era was just some guys trying to stop him from getting somewhere. Yeah. Blocking the school stairways in order to cause a pile-up energy. Yeah. It wasn't the greatest plan. Like, it didn't work. And especially because all they were trying to do was for him to not say his name. Didn't really work. Don't stop. You don't want to do your math homework? Oh no. We can do a new... Ooh. So if you just type in Doctor Who script to Google, we've got Journey's End, Heaven Sent. I haven't seen that episode, so we're not going to do that, obviously. Doomsday, Midnight, Blink, Rose, Twice Upon a Time, I haven't seen that. Blink again, and Rosa, I haven't seen that either. So we're obviously not going to do scripts of episodes I haven't seen yet, so... How can you possibly like 11? He spent 3 years running away from Amy's crack. Well, when you put it like that... I'm going to do Midnight. Alright. We're changing doctors here for this, but let me get something here. Oh, goodness gracious. Good lord, one scene just lasts forever. Alright, well, let's not do midnight. Screw it. Hold up. We should do an 11th Doctor script, shouldn't we? Okay, what do we want to do here? By the way, we're not going to hang around too much longer, maybe like another 15 minutes at the most. So, if you guys have particular episodes you want me to do, let's see. I'm trying to find something good to do this with. Let's try the snowmen. Ooh, yeah, the Rings of Akaten speech ASMR. Ooh, I like that. Good idea. I like it. I like that. Is Dad's voice really that similar to mine? Merlin's magic was so powerful he blasted into the future. God, I it's my headcanon that was actually Merlin. So. Where? Ooh, I found it. Alright. I'm going to zoom in a bit so I can be sure I really look at this. You pointed at me and it creeped me out. Oh, sorry. Oh, well. Okay. And it's been a little while since I watched this episode, but okay. I assume it starts with, "Can you hear them?" Oh, see, I'm gonna have to live up to this. Here we go. Can you hear them? All these people who lived in terror of you and your judgment. All these people whose ancestors devoted themselves, sacrificed themselves to you. I'm doing this my own way. Can you hear them singing? Oh, you like to think you're a god, but you're not a god. You're just a parasite eaten out with jealousy and envy and longing for the lives of others. You feed on them, on the memory of love and loss and birth and death and joy and sorrow. So come on then. Take mine. Take my memories. But I hope you've got a big appetite, because I have lived a long life, and I have seen a few things. Energy tendrils reach out of the Doctor to the Doctor. I walked away from the last great time war. I marked the passing of the Time Lords. I saw the birth of the universe, and I watched as time ran out, moment by moment, until nothing remained. No time, no space, just me. I walked in universes where the laws of physics were devised by the mind of a madman. I've watched universes freeze and creations burn. I've seen things you wouldn't believe. I have lost things you will never understand. And I know things. Secrets that must never be told. Knowledge that must never be spoken. Knowledge that will make parasite gods blaze. So come on then. Take it. Take it all, baby. Have it. You have it all. Okay. You're welcome. Alex, hard question. Which would you have, Amy, Clara, or Misa, and why? Ooh, you're adding Misa in there. Clara. I have to say Clara. Because it just is... Okay, you know what? Here's what I'll say. Clara. And without going into too many more details as to why Clara, I will say brunette. I like brunette. So, I love Amy and I love Misa. But that's going to give Clara the edge over the two of them. Okay, which episode from 10's era do you think would have worked for 11's and vice versa? Ooh, interesting. What could work for 10 and what could work for 11? Huh. I would love to see 10 in The Girl Who Waited. I don't know who you would have as Rory. You know, which companion... Well, unless it was Mickey. If it was Mickey and Rose, maybe in Girl Who Waited, that would be really interesting. Let's Kill Hitler would also be very fascinating to watch the 10th Doctor in. So yeah. And then as for which of the 10th Doctor I'd love to see 11 in, I'd love to see him in Midnight, first of all. That'd be interesting. And then... Huh. Ooh, and then Human Nature. I'd love to see the 11th Doctor do that. I'd love to see the 11th Doctor become normal. I would love to see how he tries to do that. Anyway. Why didn't the Doctor do something to stop Hitler? Because that would completely change the time stream. He just can't do it. You know? You went away for a while and I'm still doing ASMR. Yeah, we took a break and then came back and then did more ASMR. So, great timing on that, man. Great job on that ASMR. Thank you. You'd personally go for all three, Amy, Clara, and Misa. I get that. I understand that, but man, those brunettes, gotta give it to her. So, I was going to say the same thing for 10 and The Girl Who Waited. Yeah, Human Nature was actually based on a 7th Doctor and Ace novel. Yes, I do know that. It'd be interesting to read that. I'd like to see 11 in Silence in the Library and Forests of the Dead with River. Yeah, but the whole thing about that one is the fact that the Doctor doesn't know River at that point. So it doesn't quite work for the 11th Doctor. So. But I did think about that. So. Alright, how about we start wrapping things up here? You know, I did the whole big speech in ASMR, and we've answered a lot of good questions. I've told you my type, so yeah, Waters of Mars could have been interesting. So let's go ahead, let's start wrapping up here. Let's get lightning round, get some questions going for the lightning round, which means I have to wait like 20 seconds before this actually, because there's a bit of a buffer between what I say and what you guys seeing it. So 10 in the Lodger or the God Complex in the hotel. Yeah, that could have been interesting. I think, isn't the Lodger based on a 10th Doctor comic? So, I mean, yeah, I guess technically you can go see if that would work. So yeah, I don't want to go. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I've got some editing to do. If any of y'all are my patrons, you know I'm a little bit behind on uploads. Sorry. I have been so out of whack for the past month, and I'm slowly trying to get better, but yeah. Favorite 11th Doctor moment from his run. Favorite 11th Doctor moment. Oh God, why did I close the playlist? Okay, let me look. Okay. I'm looking. Okay, 11th Hour, Beast Below, Victory of the Daleks, Time of the Angels, Flesh and Stone, Vampires of Venice, Amy's Choice, Hungry Earth, Cold Blood, Vincent and the Doctor, The Lodge of the Pandorica opens, The Big Bang, Christmas Carol, all of A Christmas Carol, maybe, Possible Astronaut, Day of the Moon, Curse of the Black Spot, The Doctor's Wife, The Rebel Flesh, The Almost People, A Good Man Goes to War, Let's Kill Hitler, Knight's Hairs. Ooh, Let's Kill Hitler, when it's the whole thing of, that they keep revealing how the Doctor keeps taking weapons away from River. I thought that was funny. Girl Who Waited when he like closes the door on her. That was pretty crazy. Closing time, Wedding of River Song, Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe, Asylum of the Daleks, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, A Town Called Mercy, The Power of Three, The Angels Take Manhattan, The Snowmen, The Bells of St. John, The Rings of Akatan, Cold War, Hyde, Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, The Crimson Horror, Nightmare in Silver, Name of the Doctor, and the time of the... Oh, Day of the Doctor, and then Time of the Doctor. Oh, I don't know. I can't think of any. It's so hard. Yes. Maybe in Vincent and the Doctor. That was when he helps Vincent, like, and they go to the museum. That was a pretty good moment. So, have you thought about the fact that you've only been watching Who for 2 years, and you've probably know more than most casual watchers due to all of us commenting? I have thought of that. I think a lot about Doctor Who, you know? So, yeah, I suppose that is true. Plus, I'm, getting into the classic stuff, so... Doctor Who movie, a new actual one. Good idea or bad idea? Good idea as long as it's in canon, basically. It would basically just be like the Christmas specials, just probably longer, and maybe released in theaters. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Do I prefer Rory or Mickey? I prefer Rory, honestly. So, yeah. Get well soon. I would have loved to see each Doctor's version of human nature. Yeah. That would have been pretty cool. 11 versus the Absorbaloff in Love and Monsters. Would last 5 minutes, and the Doctor dies laughing. That would be interesting. Yeah. Just realized Rory's Roman sword first appeared after he went through Amy's crack. Oh, damn. That is true. Anything you hope to see in 12th's run now that you've got a full 3 seasons of Moffat at the helm? What do I hope to see with the 12th Doctor? I don't know. Just, I don't know. That's a difficult question. So yeah, I don't know. Really great stuff. Cameos. Do cameos. I don't know. Bring back something like how in Series 4 they brought back Martha for a few episodes. You could do something like that. It would only be Martha, but you could try. So, Doctor Who goes off the air again. Good because of fan creativity and excitement over the return, or always a bad thing? Oh, so if Doctor Who... Well, it depends. Like, are we saying, like, it goes off the air without... Is like it goes off the air without any news, or it's like, well, we're gonna go off the air for a few years, regroup, get everything back, and we'll be back in like 2024. Like, if it was the latter, then that would be okay, as long as we know it's going to come back. But if they went off the air, if it was canceled and it's like, all right, we're done, it's like, what? Like, no, come back. So. You joined just as I said Amy's crack. That's great. Great out of context. Oh, dude, you missed a lot. We were talking about Amy's crack, Clara's crack. I was doing ASMR. It was a great time. So, yeah, you missed a lot of stuff. I wish they did cameos more often. I love when the show, acknowledges its history. Yeah, that is pretty cool. It would be interesting to get some more on that. Some more cameos. Get, William Russell or Carol Ann Ford. I love to see cameos from them since they're still alive. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we ought to wrap this up. I don't even know if we've really been on topic about the 11th Doctor's run as much as we were on topic for the 10th Doctor, but yeah. This has been a very interesting thing. Oh, we got one last question. Do you think it was the right time for Matt Smith to leave, or do you think there were still stories that could have been told to further explore his Doctor? I think while it was a bit rushed in terms of him being with Clara, I think this does actually work for him because it's 3 seasons for him, and then Tennant got 3 seasons, and I know Capaldi has 3 seasons. So I like this sort of pattern of each Doctor is getting 3 seasons. I think that's pretty good, honestly. So yeah, I think it works. The only thing I would say is he left a little too soon because with, just being with Clara. So we have not been on topic. Wait, there was a topic? Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Have we really? I don't know. All right. I have not seen any of Capaldi's previous work other than Fires of Pompeii and Torchwood. All right, that's it. We are kaput. We have talked about multiple cracks. I have divulged to all of you what my type is. We did some ASMR Doctor Who readings, and all in all, we've just had a very goofy time. But if anything, that really works for the 11th Doctor, doesn't it? Just a goofy old time, but we had fun. So yeah, I have no idea when I'm going to be live streaming again, so just sort of stay tuned. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Stay inside, by the way. Stay inside, stay healthy. Wash your hands, Let me get one last thing out there. So, yeah. Later.